Hey Daniel, it's Jessica Peterson. I spoke with William earlier and he accepted this video on your behalf. And I'm super excited he did because I'm about to show you 3 things you can start using right away, and it's going to make a huge difference for your business. And I know it will because we've applied these same 3 strategies to over 50 other restoration businesses just like you guys across the United States. And it's made a huge impact. And I'm not talking about just a couple new jobs here and there. I'm talking an impact, reaching goals and goals they didn't even think were possible. Like, this is huge, this information. So I'm super excited. You're probably wondering why I even do this and what's in it for me. And that's really a good question. And it's because I am so passionate about what you guys do. You guys are out there every single day helping your community, helping homeowners get their lives back, and that is huge. So if I can help that at all, if I can just do this video, give you a few tips that you guys can apply and not only get more customers and reach those goals, but you're helping more people, then that's what I want to do. And so you can either take all this information I give you, start it today and run with it and do it on your own, or you could decide to partner with us and maybe let us help you get there even faster. Either way, it doesn't matter as long as you're applying this. That's going to allow you to help even more people. Okay, so getting started here, we're talking about content, citations, and backlinks. So you guys have a pretty nice looking website here. But Google actually doesn't rank websites based on how they look. It is based on content. Content is key, and we need a lot of content. So content is considered images. Let's see this. Does that work? Save as. Sorry. So this just has your brand name. Eureka Restoration Services 24/7 Emergency. So your brand is important, but 99% of the time when people are searching and need help, they won't know who you are. So they're not ever going to be searching that brand. Okay. Brand is more return customers, referrals. So new customers are going to be searching those keywords. So every single image throughout your entire website, even your icons, need to be saved with your local buyer intent keywords, the ones people are actively searching for your services. Okay. And then in addition to any images is all of your written content. So you need a ton of this written content because Google sends crawlers, which are like little mini robots that go and search and scan the internet and scan your website, every single page, all of your content and all of your images to try and understand who you are. So it reads this information, it's looking for keywords so that it can index you for them and help to send customers your way. But when your website doesn't have the right content, it's not dialed around a local keyword, we're not seeing any actual keywords here. There's nothing for Google to understand who you are, what you're about, so how can they possibly send you customers? Okay, so it's really important that you're going to work on this content and keyword strategy. Remember, keywords, people search differently. There's going to be multiple variations. Capitalize on that, okay? You're going to need 1,500 words of content on this home page. And if your competitors are doing 1,500, you need to do more. We always have to do more than they are doing. And so if they do 1,500, you want to shoot for 18, okay? Now, if we look at the top rated water damage company in San Diego, we have Certified Restoration. They also have a nice looking website. They got tons of pages and tons of service area pages. They also have tons of long form blog content. And then if you look at their homepage, one, we can see that they're targeting local keywords. And then you can see they just have a lot more content on this homepage. Okay? Homepage is the most important page because it ties in all the other pages of your website. So this page is very important to get right. So these guys have a ton of content. You have to do better than they're doing. And they got a ton of content, not just on the homepage, but throughout their entire website. So are these guys beatable? Yes. But you do have to dial in that content and keyword strategy, and you'll have to have more pages, more content, more images, etc. Okay? Now, when we talk content, content isn't just about what you have on your website, but what you're actually putting out on the internet. And that can include your social media pages, your Google business profile. So all of your content needs to be built around those keywords and services you offer. If not, Google has no idea who you are and what you do, so it can't send you customers. Now, we all know when somebody goes to Google to search a business, they'll put in the keywords here. And then there's 3 positions that you guys can be a good position on. You want to be one of the first businesses that they see when they search. So the first section is always going to be your ads. Those can be local service ads or cost per click ads, okay? So this can be very beneficial as long as you have your framework all built in, your landing pages and everything customized. You're not sending ads to your home page, okay? If you don't have that foundation in place, this will be a huge money pit and really poor ROI. So if you're in that position, it's better to wait on ads and focus on the other strategies first. So this next section here, this is your Google business profile, the map pack here. Your goal is to be in the top 3 for each of your services and in your service area, because 30% of people come straight here and won't go anywhere else. So when you're not one of these top 3 customers, you're leaving money on the table and you're sending every one of those jobs to your competition. Okay, right here. So in order to get in the top 3, there's several factors. The most important is citations, and that is simply the name of the business, the address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories. More directories than your competition. We always need to do better. And directories are things like the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Glassdoor, Yellow Pages, and your social media pages are also citations. And so all of those citations, each one throughout the internet, is sending all these signals to Google, telling Google who you are, what you do, and where you perform your service. So those are very critical for you guys. This third section is the most important section. This is your organic section. 60 to 70% of people come straight here. They'll skip the maps, they'll skip the ads, and they're going to come right here. So you need your business to be listed here. And when you're not, again, you're losing out on tons of jobs every month. So in order to be listed here, it all comes back to how your website is designed and structured with that content and keyword strategy. Okay, and then supporting that strategy with your keyword strategy. I'm sorry, backlink strategy. So this is Ahrefs, a paid tool we use to tell us how your website performs. Okay, so, whoops, one second. So sorry about that. I had the wrong company pulled up. Okay, so here's you guys. And this here, rating of a 1.2, is your website rating from Google. Meaning Google doesn't trust you. That's 1.2 out of 100. And that has to do with the content on your website, but even more so the power you send to it. Because like everything else, nothing works without power. So in order to power up your website, you have to send backlinks to it. You need a lot of these backlinks. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. This is a popularity contest. So it needs to be relatable. You need to be getting backlinks from other business websites that are similar to the services you offer, or other home service businesses, even vendors, okay? It's basically like a vendor giving you a huge shout out and telling Google to send you customers. So we need a lot of that. But those spammy ones, you guys got a lot of spammy stuff, which is why your score is so low. The spammy ones actually hurt you, and because Google doesn't trust you, it's not going to promote your website. So you need to build up this trust and authority with these backlinks and keep setting this power every month. And as this score increases, it's going to help you to rank. It will also help those keywords. because you really don't have a whole lot of content and you don't have a content strategy, you've only been indexed for 2 keywords and you're getting 0 traffic per month. And if we were to actually look at just water damage in the San Diego area, and just this couple, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keywords. These 6 keywords here is over 1,000. I'm sorry. It's over 1,000 traffic every single month. So if your website was actually optimized for these keywords, you are ranking for these keywords, that's a ton of traffic that you could be receiving to your website. And then if you took the strategy even further and optimize all of your pages, every single service and every area that you serve the same way, you can imagine just how much more traffic would come to your website and how many more jobs every single month, 10, 20 or more. So I know that can be significant for you. Now, if we look at certified, they have a rating of 34,800 backlinks. Google's only getting credit for 1 backlink per referring domain. So while we need more of these, we don't need to go after their junky, spammy stuff, just their good quality backlinks. Want to go after this, what they have, and then go out and get more. Okay? Now, because they have tons of pages, they have tons of service area pages, services, etc., and blogs. They're able to get keywords over 2,700, and they're getting over 2,300 people to their website every single month. So is certified somebody you can beat? Absolutely. But you have to work on these strategies, and it will take time. Now, if you follow all 3 of these strategies I have provided to you today, your website has a huge opportunity to not only be more competitive, but to actually be able to dominate in some of your areas that you serve. Now, you can feel free to take this information, run with it, and apply it starting today, and that would be totally awesome. But here at Peterson SEO, this is our specialty, and we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you. So if you would like a partner and help to achieve these things even faster, go ahead and reach out. You can respond to our email, give us a call. We'd be happy to chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.